you want to turn this your plain text into a stunning luxury gold text effect, then this tutorial is for you. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to create a professional gold text effect here on Photoshop. So trust me, it's going to be easier than what you think. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the tutorial. So this text effect, this luxury text effect, I created this from scratch. So I'm going to show you guys how to go about creating your own text effect. So the size I'm going to be using is 3840 by 2160, and then you will go to this side where it has the 8-bit and then the 32-bit. So select the 16-bit so that you have a better quality. Then change the background color to black. So yeah, let me wait for okay. Yes, so it will be like this. So it will be a little bit slow because of the high resolution of the old this thing. So it's going to be very it will be lagging sometimes. So but don't worry, you are going to achieve what this is. So I'm going to change the color to a little to a color maybe gray. So the color code is 808080. So this gray color. So I'm going to scale it up. So I'm going to scale it up very big so that you guys will see what I'm trying to do very well. So yeah, so you can use any font of your choice, you can use it, anyone. So I'm going to centralize the text to make the text be centralized. So I'm going to go here and then add some bevel and emboss. So I'm going to reset to default. So the size, I'm going to set it to 11, then the depth 700. Yeah, the depth 700. So it will be like this, very sharp. Then I'm going to group the text into a file. Then I'm going to add a layer, but I'm going to shift it to the top of above the group folder, the group text. So after doing that, I'm going to create a gradient overlay. So it will be like this. I'm going to drag it up like this. Then after doing that, I'm going to change the blending mode to overlay. So it will be like this, overlay. So I'm going to clip mask it. So it will be overlay like this. Then I'm going to change the opacity, reduce the opacity to 60. Yeah, that's 60. Then after doing that, I'm going to go ahead to add a gradient map to the something now. So I'm going to click here and then click on gradient. So there's this gradient preset I downloaded online. So I'm going to share the link to it in the description. So this is the gradients. So I'm going to show you guys how to import it into the Photoshop. So you click on this import button here. So when you click on it, it's going to take you to where you're going to take you to where you downloaded. So mine is in the documents. Let me go to my document side. Let me see the folder. Okay, this new folder. So this is how it look like. Then you select it, then click on load. So when you click on load, it's going to show this like this. Then you just select on that under button, then you see the code preset there. You click on it, then you right click, then create a clipping mark. So yeah, it's already giving our text, bringing out the text effect already. So after doing that, I'm going to select on the normal text again, then add some strokes to it. So I'm going to reset to default. So the size I'm going to set it to 10, then or 20 as okay. I'm going to set it to 10. Then the opacity I'm going to set it to 50. Then this fill type I'm going to select it to gradient. So you click on that gradient bar. So I'm going to select the same gradient preset we selected for the text initially. So I'm going to select it again, so it will have the same stroke color of the gradient. So I'm going to click on that overprint to make the opacity more effective. So click on OK. Then after doing that, I'm going to go ahead to add another layer, then go to my filter, then render, then clouds. So it will be like this, a cloud image will form. Then I'm going to go to blur, then Gaussian blur. Want to blur it, then make the radius 40. Then after doing that, I'm going to reduce the opacity to 20. So yeah, then we're going to drag it under the in between the gradient map and the gradient overlay. So yeah, it will be clip mask to the text already, the folder text. So then I'm going to select my image again, my text, my original text, then add some inner shadow to it. So the inner shadow I'm going to reset it to default. Then the opacity I'm going to set it to 30. Then the size I'm going to set it to 60. So the remaining options you can leave it, you don't need that. Then it will be like this. You can see our text effects already taking shape already. So I'm going to bring in some metallic texture to add to the image, because I want the text effect to look more realistic. So I'm going to bring in this texture metal image first. It has the texture of a metal, so I'm going to bring it in so it will look like this. When you zoom in very well, you see some tiny image of metal. So that's just all this is. I'm going to create a clipping mask to it, so it will be like this. Then I'm going to change the opacity to 3, so it will be very mild. You will not be able to see it, but it's there actually there. Then after doing that, I'm going to create a clipping mask. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to add this texture, this dried water texture too. So I'm going to add it like this. Then I'm going to create a clipping mask also to it too. But yeah, right click, then create a clipping mask. Then I'm going to reduce the opacity to 50. Then it will look like this. Then I'm going to change the blending mode to lightning. Wow, you can see our text effect is looking very sharp already. So that's just basically. So I'm going to click on my folder, then add a outer glow to make the whole thing pop very well. So I'm going to reset it to default and select on my white color. So I'm going to use my eyedropper tool, the eyedropper pointer, to select a brighter yellow color from the text effect. So I'm going to drag it very this thing. You can copy my color code FFD 500, so you can copy the same color code as my own. So I'm going to change the opacity to 10. You can put your own to be 20 as you wish. So the size 70. then the remaining one leave it as it is, so you don't need to trouble yourself. So click on OK. Wow, you can see our good text effect is already in shape already. So if you want to use it in your design, you have to select the whole this thing, then merge the whole layer as a single layer, then import it into your design, or yeah, project you are working on. So that's just basically um how to do a good text effect professionally here on Photoshop. So you'll be wondering, how are these guys doing the text effect? How is this stuff created? So they this is process on how they create the all this. So let me show you how the effects we showcase in different fonts. So this is a font now. I'm going to change it to a different font now to show you guys how this stuff is going to show. And so you can see this one. Wow, this is so beautiful. You can see another one. Wow, this is so nice. You can see how the thing is changing, how it looks so good on and that font style and that font. You see, wow, this one is very nice. I love this one. I can see this one, this font Shizu is talking about is looking luxury in my eye. So yeah, that's basically how to create a text effect. So if you find this tutorial helpful, why don't you hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to this my channel, why don't you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I drop another tutorial. See you in my next tutorial.